My name's Allison, and thanks for clicking on this video. I'm sure you found it by accident, because that's the only way you would have found it. This is the first video I'm ever trying to make, and I thought I would make it in reaction to what I thought about this year's Tony Award performances and winners. For starters, I'm really kind of happy with who won. I don't really have any complaints. I kind of wanted Beetlejuice to win over Hadestown, because Hadestown was good, but it was like, I had more fun at Beetlejuice. But, whatever. Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna have my phone here, because I was texting one of my best friends yesterday as I was watching all of these. Fun fact, I did not watch the Tony Awards live for the first time in probably 20 years, because I was traveling home from Iceland, but I was, you know, refreshing Playbill.com while I was trying to make it home from Newark Airport. Yeah, so I watched everything yesterday when I got up at 5:30 a.m. Thanks, jet lag. Alright, so we're gonna start with Tootsie. I did not watch the Temptations one because I haven't seen that. Ain't Too Proud is what it's called. I haven't seen it. I don't really have any desire to see it. It's not my thing. I'm sure it's great for people who like that, not hating at all. But let's start with Tootsie. When I saw Tootsie, I was incredibly underwhelmed. I knew it was just a show. It wasn't doing anything original or new. And, you know, Santino Fontana was amazing, because he's always amazing. But I really liked watching this number. I think it probably sold a lot of tickets yesterday. At least I hope it did, because it wasn't incredibly full when I went. This number was fun. He got to get out in his red dress, which is probably the best part of the show. So I really enjoyed watching it. I loved Oklahoma. It made me want to go see the show again. I really loved the show when I saw it probably like a month ago or something. It was just so fun. Ali Stroker was amazing. I thought she was great, and I thought she totally deserved her win. And let's see, what did I text to Kristen, if this will load? I told her, you need to go see Oklahoma now. And I think that's the only thing I texted her about this, except I said that Ali was amazing, because she was. And also the guy who's the lead, whose name I don't remember right now. Let's see, Broadway.com, always good for this stuff, or Google. Damon Danou, I think he was totally great. I loved it. I loved the number. I really liked Oklahoma way more than I was expecting to. So I thought this performance was ace, and I think it's probably going to be really hard to get tickets to it now. So good for them. Next is Beetlejuice. I texted her, I loved the lyric alterations that they used in Beetlejuice. They were awesome. It looked like an expensive performance though. So yeah, it looked like a really expensive performance, that snake that they had on stage. I hope they just brought over, they paid Local 1 or IATSE or whatever to just bring over the one they have at the theater, because otherwise it's really expensive to have to recreate that. I loved the lyrics that Alex Brightman sang that were altered from the regular show. I think it's the best number in the show, and I think they did a great job. So I hope it helps them at the box office. Next was The Prom, which I saw probably 3 or 4 months ago, and I thought it was fun. There's nothing wrong with it. It's cute, it's funny, it's, you know, emotional, it's very relevant. The performance was great. It reminded me how much fun the choreography is. It's like totally like boy band pop choreography kind of, or something that was in maybe, I don't know, Hairspray. But I really loved it, and yes, I teared up a little bit when the two main characters kissed at the end, because it was just lovely to see. So I think it probably did great things for them at the box office. I didn't watch Choir Boy. I'll just admit that, because I didn't see it and I can't see it, so I don't want to have FOMO now because I missed it. Next was Hadestown. I'm really glad that they did the song that they did, because I think it's probably the best one in the show. Now, when my friend Kristen and I saw the show, we got really lucky and waited online on, I think, like a Wednesday night for standing room tickets, and they sold out the house, so they sold the tickets. So they sold the standing room tickets. So we were in the back, and then we moved to center orchestra seats at intermission. And it's a good story, and they adapted it really well, but we weren't blown away. Kristen has since listened to this cast recording a bunch of times, and so she loves it, which is totally cool. And this number kind of made me love it again. I remember really liking this number. Rue Carney is great, and what's her name is really great too. Hold on. Eva Nobiliza, I think. I'm probably mangling that. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's Eva Nobilzada. Sorry, Eva. She has like the prettiest voice in the world. We saw her in Miss Saigon back a couple of years back. So the show is really interesting, and it's, you know, it's a little different from things you normally see on stage. So I enjoyed the performance. I thought it was totally just the best number that they have, and it was just a reminder that it's really good, and it was very heart-wrenching. Kiss Me Kate. Okay, I haven't seen the show yet. I was trying to go see it before I left for Iceland. Didn't happen, because the only reason why I want to see it is because Will Chase is in it. Will, if you ever see this, you still got it. And I didn't get to see it, so whatever. So I was looking forward to watching this performance. I'm not really a fan of old-fashioned musicals, which I know is very bold coming, considering that I just sang Oklahoma's Praises, but that's like a more modern adaptation of a very old show, the oldest American musical, fact. But the performance from Kiss Me Kate was just so boring. I was just like, come on. I didn't even want to finish watching it. I did, but I was incredibly bored by it. So I'm not going to say that they didn't do well, because I'm sure that if you like that sort of old-fashioned musical, you know, you loved it, but it was just not for me. Yeah, I texted her and I was like, yeah, that was a boring performance. And then lastly, there was the Cher show, which I saw a couple weeks before I went to Iceland too, just like randomly. I think I was like, oh, I really want to see Stephanie J. Block as Cher, because, you know, she's great. I've seen her in a bunch of things before. Not a super fan, but she's great. And I was really impressed. I didn't know anything about Cher. I knew I'd learn a lot, which was part of the reason why I went. But I had so much fun, and I would highly recommend it to anyone that just either likes Cher, or likes musical history, or just wants to go to the theater and have a good time. So, but this performance, everyone in the cast did a good job, but it was just really boring. The energy of the show when you see it in the theater did not translate in this performance. So if I ever send anyone to go see the Cher show, I'm going to advise that they don't watch this performance, because I was really bored and I was really sad because I really liked the show. All right, so that was that. Let's see. So Hadestown won Best Musical. Well, whatever. I guess they deserved it. Like I said, I had more fun at Beetlejuice, but yeah. I'm glad The Ferryman won Best Play. The Ferryman is a very long, straight play, but it also just flies by because the writing and the direction is so fantastic, as is the, you know, the actors, the company. Already said, really happy that Stephanie J. Block won Best Leading Actress in a Musical. She works her ass off up there and she deserves it. Santino Fontana, best part of Tootsie. He totally deserved it, and you know, oh, so happy for him. Best Featured Actress in a Musical went to Ally, and she so deserved it. She's so good and so physical with her role in Oklahoma, despite being in a wheelchair. God, her acceptance speech was so stoic and serious, but a friend of mine who knew her from college said that's just how she is, so whatever. Really happy for her, and her dress was so pretty. Andre DeShields, one of the best parts of Hadestown. He's fantastic. Couldn't have gone to a better actor. Was really happy when Oklahoma won Best Revival of a Musical, because it's light years better than Kiss Me Kate, I would imagine, at least based on their performance, which was boring. I wish I had gotten to see Bryan Cranston in The Network. I heard that he was amazing, so, and his speech was hilarious. Finally, an old straight white man gets his break. Good job, Bryan. Elaine May, I saw her in the Waverly Gallery this year, last year, whenever it was. She was great, so I'm really happy she's getting the recognition that she deserves. Hadestown, best score, I guess, whatever. Celia Keenan-Bolger won Best Featured Actress in a Play. So happy for her. I saw How to Kill a Mockingbird, To Kill a Mockingbird a week and a half before I went to Iceland, and it was amazing. It's also so long, and I was standing for it, but it was an excellent production. And she was amazing, and I remember seeing her in the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee when she was little, and she also never ages because she still looks like she's 12. So, bravo. Bertie Carvel won for Ink for Best Featured Actress in a Play, and Kristen and I saw this right before I went away, and it was great. We both really enjoyed it, or I'm not gonna speak for her, but I really enjoyed it. It's very, very British, but Bertie is great.